And I'm the top shooter of my game. So, what you want to do? We want to see it respect. So basically, what the market you want to do, you want to see it really buy structure. What do I mean by buy about structure? Granted, if it comes here and it comes back up here, it has to say resistant. That you want the best structure, you want the best shot. Granted, it's hard to detect that, but you could detect it by once it hit here, then you start looking at the market. But if it goes up above here, then you like, okay, now I have to detect something else, basically. Now we're gonna start with gold. So this is the 3-day period. You can put this off here. So last 3 days. We just gonna do 3-day period. So what the 3 days showed me, uptrend, boom. It's been making plenty of ups. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, here. And now anything above this previous one, it doesn't break here, can go up. So what can we see? What can we do? Is anything above here comes to here. Now we're going to 15. 15 is not showing no. The 15 not showing nothing. So right now I would have entered here, but you didn't enter. You just gotta keep it calm. But as you can see, it's in an uptrend. The past 3 days has been in an uptrend. See, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Now let's go to 30. Let's do the same thing for 30. What have the previous been doing? Boom. And you see this strong buy. So you see the strong buy. This is a strong buy. So matter of fact, let's just delete this. Let's just delete everything off this page. Boom. We're gonna do the last 3 days. Boom. So what is this saying? Let's go to 4 hour. So you see the strong push up. Strong indication. Let it retrace. Boom, boom, boom. Now we go to hour. So what we notice, so simple. What we have noticed from here, I'm not saying it can't happen, but if from here to here, price can price can't. So if day 3 happens, comes down tomorrow, so this will be day 3. So this will be a sell. Because look, so say we go to here. Sell, comes up, sells again, comes up. So right now, we could keep this in our back pocket. But right now, 30 can be a sell. Because in the last 3 days, if we go out tomorrow, it's been selling, comes up, sell. So the momentum is selling. But overall, it is a buy. Overall, is a buy. So say if you really don't, I would just say, hey, this is a way more stronger indication to buy. So therefore, I would say, hey, if you just want to wait this out and let it just retrace a little bit to find bullish momentum during the current day, I would say wait. But if you want to sell, this is what I would do. As you can see, it's breaking lows. It comes here, boom, it breaks here. This is the high, this is the low. Boom. What can we see? We can see anything above here goes here. So tomorrow we can look for sell. Look, something just hit our alert on live. So look, anything below here comes here. Let's go to 15. Yeah, we could go here. So look, indication. It could come up. It could sell one more time. Anything, but if it breaks here, we don't want it to break now, but we want it to come down here at least, and then see bullish momentum. But as we see sell pressure. All right, look. All right, look. Last 3 days. You see buy momentum, comes here, buy momentum, comes here. Comes here, buy momentum. Then it breaks. Boom. Sell. Then you see sell momentum. Comes here, comes down, sell momentum, doesn't work. Boom. Comes here, then you look here. Look. Sell momentum. Sell momentum. Look. Then you see a break of structure. Boom. The last 3 days. Boom. Break of structure. Boom. Then you see the last 3 days. It's buys. So it comes down, comes back up, buys. You see? So you just want to follow. You don't want to go back to previously in time. You just don't. Please, wrap it. Do me one favor. Yeah. Why you always clap, I will never clap. I want to. All right, so right now it is sell. Like if you want to wait for sales, just wait for sales. So granted, you can sell somewhere tomorrow. We're gonna look at if there's any big major news tomorrow. So no big major news. So it can probably sell to here. This ain't really a lot of points. Now, Nas did exactly what you wanted to do. As you can see, let's go to the last 3 days. So the last 3 days, let's not even count this day. Sell comes up, sell comes up, it sells again. So the last 3 days, it previously sold. So my sell, I wanted to come here so I can start finding sales. It didn't hit here. So therefore, I will delete. If it hit here, I would have sold with the trend. You see how it broke out of this ranging area. You have to look at market structure is super key. Market structure is super key. You could have got a quick sell right here, but let's even go to boom, boom, boom. It sells. Probably could have sold somewhere like I'm trying to see. Probably somewhere like right here. You have to understand market structure. Like if it doesn't want to go down, it's just telling me it doesn't want to go down. Like don't take out all the things. Just no market structure for what it is, logistic wise. Like if it goes up and it's previously up and then doesn't want to go up and it keeps smacking the same spot, I mean, it's telling me it doesn't want to go down. So most likely, even if it goes down, let it go down, you lose. But most likely, majority of the time, it's gonna go up. Nas, this is a sell. So now you delete this, and now all we do is follow the trend. But if you don't see nothing, like look, so say if you don't see nothing, you don't sell. Because look, boom, boom. So if you don't see nothing, you just don't sell. That's it. Buy. Boom. You could buy somewhere right here. Boom. So say 3 days. Boom. So what we see? Boom. You see a drop. Doesn't really drop. It comes up. Start buying. You see this right here. It's holding support right there. That pussy was, bro. That pussy is lit, bro. So watch this. So what is the previous 3 days showing you? Honestly. So it's showing you uptrend. Is it showing you uptrend? Look. Boom. Just do the came here. Anything above here is here. So it will hit here the previous 3 days. But if the previous 3 days doesn't show that it wants to hit here, it won't hit here. So I'm saying if you entered somewhere from here today and it doesn't hit by tomorrow, I'll probably just exit. So let's go to 5 minutes. So 5. So it's a sell. Boom. Boom. You could buy like somewhere like right here. That would be perfect right here. This would be good. This would have been a good one right here. Just looking at structure. You just have to look at structure. Because granted, this is an indication, but the indication, say you wanted to sell, but overall, like, look, it went up, came down, indication, never came. It came back up, boom, 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 boom. You buy again. You see, so the indication, all right, you came here, you buy. So boom, this is the indication, and it's showing you EMA. Like, all right, so let's look at this for tomorrow. So boom. So what is the hour telling me? The hour just told me. So first, so in the past, we don't look back too previously. Let's just go to the last 3 days. So the last 3 days, boom, it broke out of this structure. It broke out of this structure. Boom. It's a sell. So right now, what we see is sells. If you don't see any sales tomorrow, that means it just won't sell. That's all it means. So say boom, 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 boom. It hit here, it's a sell. And look what it did. It sold. So you go to, let's say you go to 5 minutes. It comes here, boom, 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 and it breaks out. Maybe if it came up here, you'd have sold, but you can't catch that. It's Asian session. See how it's not. See how it's not breaking any highs to here. Look, it's just. You see how it's not breaking any highs to here? The market is a beautiful thing. You have to understand structure. I feel like structure is the main ingredient. All right, look at this. I feel like sometimes you can't listen to one strategy, bro. Because I made the most money just looking at structure. Get down. I have to understand structure. I don't care. So look, boom, boom, boom. You see how structure is just not letting it go down. Sometimes you just have to understand, hey, it just don't want to break. So say you see this, you see this, you see this. You're looking at structure right now. Say you just want to sell. So that's why I think most people don't understand. So you'll just sell anything above here. You probably don't care. It can wick out, but it wick out, and then where it went to previously, probably somewhere like right here. Nice 3R. Nice 3R. So that's something but you have to understand structure. I feel like structure is like the major point. Like, okay, all right, let's just look at structure. You want to look at structure? Fine. Let's look at structure. First, the EMA is showing us its buys. Okay, boom. Let's look at the last 3 days. We don't got. Let's look at the previous 3 days. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, boom. So 3 days up, it comes down, it comes up, it comes down, it comes up. So we're on the day. So we on the day. So what is the 3 days is previously telling us? It is telling us that it is an uptrend. It's telling us it's an uptrend. So what do? You look for buys. If it does sell, you just don't sell. So look. So what can you mark up? Let's just mark up where it broke out at first. So boom, it breaks out here. And this ain't the only way, because the market is not just it does many different things. You can't just wait till it comes here. You can see if it wants to go up. So boom, it comes here. Indication, you see how strong the indication is, comes back, indication. So it can come here. If it comes here tomorrow, you can move it to the next day and say, hey, it might still want to go up. So as you can see right here, this is a strong indication it's holding. So it's holding. So you can see it might want to buy here. It might want to buy here. So we going, let's just go into 15 minutes. Boom. It might want to buy here. See how it comes up, comes right back, comes here. Strong indication of buys. Let's wait till the next day. Boom. Wake up 7 o'clock. It's already in strong momentum. You might can't can't buy. This is the highest it ever been. So we're just going to mark it. Just going to mark it. This is a strong support. So boom. It comes down. Comes down. You could buy here. Nice little buy here. Because structure probably just telling me does want to go up. Structure telling me it does want to go up. And like I said, because structure is telling me it's a buy. Like the last 3 days. Now we move it. Let's move it over to here. What is it telling us? Buy breaks here. Doesn't want to break. Look, day 1 comes here. Day 2 it comes back up. It's breaking highs. Day 3. Look. And it's just simple. That's just simple. So we just follow the structure of the previous 3 days. You don't go back too far in time. Like, because look, if we did the previous 3 days for here, 1, 2, 3, we come here, we sell. Boom. If you didn't see it, no buys in this joint, you wouldn't get no buys in this joint. You feel me? Let's do it. Let's do GJ. GJ. Let's see GJ. So GJ, what? Let's look. Boom, GJ. All right, so we're looking at GJ. Watch this. Can we do this? Nah, because look, it's breaking highs. So look at this. But well, how can I do this? Look, it looks like it's doing this. So therefore, we're gonna do this. You see, and then you see the look. You see, it's making low. So boom. It comes here. Boom. You don't even think about it. But the 4-hour could say, hey, I want to go up now. You feel me? The 4-hour can say that. The 4-hour can't do that. Not saying it can't. But overall, long term, the 4-hour can't say that. So look, sales, buy, you see, day 2. So boom, 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 boom. So even here. So okay, day 3. Sales. Let's just look. We're not even going. Watch this. We're not even counting this day. We're not even going to count. So sales comes up. Doesn't break, sell. So we all right. So now we're moving on to the next day. Boom, 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 boom. So anything below here can't come to here. Originally, can come to here. So now what we do? We try to find some sales. You try to find some sales. Comes here, breaks, comes here, breaks, comes here. So at most, you probably can't sell right here. You want to put it right here, and then sell to here. That's the best you probably could have done. And that's simple. You have to follow structure. GJ, let's do this one. Don't think too hard. Because if it starts selling, it starts selling. So we're not going to look at this day. 1, 2, 3. Boom. So what we see is buys. Because even if you move to this day, you can see now you start to see sales because it's breaking sales. Boom, breaking sales. You see sales, sales, sales. So right now you see buy. Look, you see buys to this one. So look, so anything here, anything here. Boom. If it came up above here, right here, I would have closed that there. This is what I would have did. And did something like this. I would have did something like this. Because it's telling me, hey, it doesn't want to go down. Because the last 3 days it's going on. So look, it sells. No, you see how it's not making any type of buy momentum. Look, first buy momentum. Watch this. Boom, first. Okay, now we enter. So you see? And that's the best you would have had. This is the best move you could have did. The best move you could have did. But you see, it's bullish momentum. And that's what I'm gonna tell y'all for today. I hope that helped y'all. This is the best thing you could do. People don't really know how to explain. Like, even I know the top dog. It's like, I don't think, even if you looked at my mindset, you probably can't even explain it. Certain things can tell you is an alternate, certain things can. So yeah, I'm out. Peace. Yeah.